Hello there, fellow Night Stalkers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to V Rising, Episode 17, Hunting Vampire Hunters and Dracula Generals. Alright, Terra's here, so this is the closest waygate. For Terra, I am going to change my School of Abilities to 1 and 2 and 3. Changing it up considerably because she is a bit... Oh, hello. A bit different of a fight, and I think these changes will make it a little bit easier. I'll just have to mentally adjust for the change of abilities. Actually, my opening salvo, I still want to be the Crimson Beam.
You will regret angering a romancer.
So he summons all these little summons, but being next to a golem kind of sucks. So having abilities that can do a lot of damage while you're not in the area is useful for this fight now, like that. And this wouldn't be I mean, this would be a reasonable fight to use bows. If there was ever a fight to use those.
Stones of Bardoran!
So rude. So as you can see here, little minions don't take damage until they're gone, or she doesn't take rather damage until they're gone. So being able to efficiently nuke them out of existence, very handy. Bye, Terra. You are not too hard for me to deal with. And a lot of these fights are just about knowing the... I mean, I wouldn't say cheating, but I have knowledge of these fights. A lot of these fights are made a lot easier when you use the right spells against them. As I've been saying, certain spells that sit on the ground, like Ball Lightning, are really good against channelers and archers. You know, the counter spells are really good against meleeers that get up in your face. For bosses that don't give you a lot of breathing room, summons work real well to draw aggro. So just picking the right abilities for the right bosses can make difficult fights hilariously easy. Ooh, you shield slammed me into the fire. Well played, sir. Well played. Bite me, though. I mean, I'll bite you. Open up. It is weird that a completely empty carriage with no guards, I still have to, like, break. Oh, a whip? Cyclone gem. So, consume static to charge my weapon for 3 seconds. Or more damage. And projectile range. I'll go damage and projectile range. We also managed to get a lot of silver coins, and the reason this is significant is it's going to be enough silver coins for me to potentially unlock a new blueprint. So, let's go to the merchant after I collect the rest of my silver, because I think the merciless weapon blueprints were 64 coin, and I just picked up 62 coin. And then the books were garlic resistance potion, which is really sweet, and the same stupid pendant blueprint that I have, like, gotten 3 times now. Plus dark magus boots, which, well, I already have as well. Because, of course. I can't only be lucky. Really? Shut up about feeding my horse. My horse has 1 day and 7 hours of food. Game, please. So don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, maid scarf. Yes, I am so... Actually, that kind of works. I'm leaving that on. Forget my top hat. Ooh, new cottonseed. Got my attention. It's always time for cotton. So killing her gave me the gem cutting table. I'll build that in a minute. It's not like a particularly interesting one to unlock, in my opinion, compared to alternatives. Because at the moment, I don't really need gems. And here is the garlic resistance potion. So if I want to go farm farms, that sounds funny. But if I want to go farm farms, obviously the garlic resistance potion is going to be way better than the one I currently have access to. So the market's here. This waygate's close enough. And I'm really hoping to buy a merciless weapon blueprint. That's the ideal.
Veins of the mortal realm, reveal yourselves.
I failed to mention this before, but blood drains a lot faster in human mode. It does give you the warning. Human form greatly increases blood consumption rate. So hanging out in human mode is like not smart, if you can help it.
Enjoy my humble show.
Oh man, Dark Marcus gloves is being offered here. Alright, so of all the weapons that are being offered right now, I'm gonna go for the Merciless Iron Reaper. I really wish I had the coin for the gloves as well, but I don't. So... oh well. And that means I need to make myself an Iron Reaper, and then the Merciless Iron Reaper. Sounds good. And you guys voted for me to kill V-Blood, so... I'll do that... well, it's almost daytime, but I'll work towards that as well.
You think the
Hey, it's Bane again! I just like slapping them. It's the only reason I hit those cloak guys. Slapping Bane around brings me a little bit of joy. Oh, I totally forgot about the spells I got off of Terra. So we have Spectral Guardian. Kind of like summoning one of her golems. So summon a giant guardian, shields allies in an area, and inflicts weaken on the enemies, and the guardian attacks with swings that deal 100% magic damage. Or Wisp Dance. Summons 3 wisps that circle around me, dealing magic damage, leeching health, and inflicting weaken, and granting phantasm. And recast to launch 3 wisps as piercing projectiles, dealing magic damage, inflicting weaken, and granting phantasm. So weaken is that the enemies do less damage, and phantasm is a spell cooldown stack. So reduces your spell cooldown and grants a reset to cooldown on cast and it stacks up. Alright, let's get an Iron Reaper. I like Reapers. So first thing, build a Reaper. And then next, build the Iron Reaper, which requires a Mist Stone and some reinforced planks that I'll need to make. Oops. Y'all want Wisp Dance, huh? Something tells me. I'll use it next. And I'll just make some extra planks, so I don't have to keep making planks on demand. Alright, here's my Iron Reaper. So the Iron Reaper, my gear level is going to go up even more. It's now at 60 as a result of having a merciless weapon. It does bonus damage to undead, which is... It's not like it's... how to put this? It's not like it's lost. The other weapons that I have don't do bonus damage to like humanoids or anything, so it's not like I'm missing out on bonus damage. Oh, that's not where to put that. It's not like I'm missing out on extra bonus damage. But if I was farming undead for like whatever reason, obviously this weapon is choice. And I also particularly like the way it handles. And this is the weapon that I was referring to that works real well with like ball lightning, as I'll show you in just a second. So you can throw the Reaper out like this with ball lightning for like 2 AoEs in one spot. And then the other ability that this thing has is kind of like the Axe's swing. It's a tendon swing. So it swings your Reaper, dealing 125 physical damage to my enemies, knocking them back, and inflicting a fading snare. And the Howling Reaper throws the Reaper, spins in place, dealing damage, and slows the enemies. So slowing the enemies stacked with ball lightning is pretty dirty. Okay, so we're gonna go kill some bosses. How about we go hunt Jade? And she is far away to the northeast. Let's try here.
my abyssal sight, every heartbeat echoes.
So Jade is pretty similar to Tristan in that patrols and has abilities specifically to hunt vampires. I also think that given her abilities, having a shielded counter is going to be particularly useful. So let's use Sanguine Coil and Shield Counter. I should probably make myself a Shield Counter Jewel higher level. Oh, there's Jade. And I did mention I'd use Wisps on her as well.
You better stick around. I don't like cowards.
Nope, she silenced me.
One shot, one.
So she has this, like, big sniping ability. Be careful of that thing. It hurts like you would not believe. And then her silencing shot is really quick, so it's hard to avoid. And then she does, like, a rapid-fire multi-shot. Get too close, she'll drop bombs. She drops caltrops. She's a real beast.
One shot, one. Dance for me.
I'm silenced.
One shot.
Oh god.
One kill.
Oh god, why did I teleport back?
One shot, one kill.
I'm killing myself here. Yep. Teleported into a fire. Not good. Plus, you know, Militia Guard. I mean, these weren't high-level Militia Guard, but them rolling up on me didn't help either. I have enough blood for another attempt at this fight. But I do think that the Sanguine Coil is not all that effective, only because it's really... I don't have... It'd be better to have an ability that I only have to fire off once, because she doesn't hold still enough for me to constantly spellcast the same ability over and over and over. And likewise... Wisps are nice, but I'm gonna go with the tried and true, just like blasting. Oh, garlic. Daytime wasn't helping either. No, you're right. It wasn't. It was not my main problem. My main problem was the fire damage from the enemies that added to the fight.
Secrets of the sanguine world.
None of those scholars are high level. I would say... Ooh, hi, Bright Archer. You know what? Fine. Why is she out here? Actually, what the hell? She is nowhere near the graveyard. And that's why she just, like, left and reset. Alright, come on, Jade. Well, I just used my ultimate.
I bet your head's worth a lot. Thanks in advance.
But it's fine. Ha! Silenced my skeleton? Alright, have fun with that. Now this is the grudge match.
One shot, one kill.
What? Now when she drops caltrops, One thing that you can do is just like leave the area because she has a patrol route, so she doesn't reset to a specific spot, so you can like lure her away from the caltrops that she's dropping. Oh,
One
good
shot,
silence.
one kill. Dance for me. One shot, one kill. Dance for me.
Damn it, lady!
Dance for me.
You dance for— ah, okay, I'll dance for you. Touche.
You're done. One shot, one kill. Dance for me. Dance for me. Well,
Woo, there we go.
no.
Did really well in the first half, and then she like got really good timing on those silences for the second half. Still dead though.
New knowledge acquired.
Got Merciless Iron Longbow. I think I already have that. Ooh, Christina the Sun Priestess. You know what? While I'm here,
Damnation is promised to the dark.
oh, this is turning into a bit of a party with all the ads. Plus, I'm like on the edge of garlic too.
I will show you discipline. Shining blessings. This is my conviction.
Go away! Oh, they just keep burning me. They just pushed me into a garlic zone too. That's just rude.
Shining blessings. I will show you discipline. Is this
Down she goes.
my reward?
Killed her because I was bored. Is this a good game for solo players? It can be challenging, but it's certainly fun.
I feel stronger.
And we'll go clear the carriage finally. Oh, in a moment. Oh boy, that's a lot of loot. And unfortunately no silver in that loot, so it doesn't get me any closer to buying the blueprint I wanted, but oh well. It's still a win. Once we're back to base, I'll take a gander at exactly what I just unlocked. Because I saw a bunch of those jewels and stuff, but the game doesn't pause, so here's not the place to check that stuff. And Glitch, thank you for the resub, man. In fact, your NPC in-game should be done with your excursion soon. I'll check on that now. So from that fight, we've got Royal Broadsword with a Frost Whirlwind. once we have an ancestral forge, which I don't have yet. Got a little bit more silver, but not much. Picked up the frost barrier. Oh, a ball lightning jewel. Nice. Recast to detonate the orb early and increase nearby movement speed for allies when it explodes. A cyclone gem, which is about the same as the one we have. And then a veil of illusion jewel. Not bad at all. Who do I have for dinner tonight? Good call. I'm at 0.2 liters of blood, so I'm going to have to make that call in a moment. I'll probably drink just as I leave, though, because I don't care if I'm frailed within my base. It doesn't really make much of a difference to me within the base. Alright, Pendant of Spellweaver, Noble Fences and Fountains, and Merciless Longbow. I think we have the longbow, but the other two we don't. So Spellweaver, not that I'm going to get rid of my Dawn Runner for Spellweaver unless I need another one, and then the Noble Fences and Fountains. But yeah, the longbow can be devoured. Little low on iron. Not low enough that I need to, like, drop what I'm doing and go fetch it, but it is going to be a bit of a bottleneck soon. And in killing Jade, we got the Advanced Blood Press, which allows us to make Primal Blood, and also the ability to make pistols and Chaos Spell. So here are the 3 spell choices. We have Void. Summon an orb that explodes at target location, inflicting Ignite and pulling enemies towards the center. So good to use with like Ball Lightning and Reaper, perhaps. We've got Veil of Chaos. So, you know, the dash that does Ignite, and then the Chaos Barrier. The block that does Ignite. Your choice. And there's only 2 more bosses within Act 2. There's Cassius the Betrayer and Octavian. And I would like to get to both of them this stream. If that would be, in my opinion, ideal. I also wanted to check on the timings for Glitch. Glitch is done in 15 minutes. Okay. Arkansas Smith, thank you for the resub. Alright, you guys want Void. I'm gonna see how good it is to, like the synergy between Void, Ball Lightning, and the Reaper that I have. Let's make a jewel for Void. In that case. So that's gonna be Amethyst and Iron. I know I'm low on Iron, but whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway. If I have to farm iron, it's not too much trouble. Hitting a target affected by Ignite engulfs the target in agonizing flames and spawns 3 exploding fragments, dealing extra Ignite damage with Void. Sounds pretty good to me. A little bit of dark nether action. Alright, at this point, let's go... It's daytime, so let's go mess with General Cassius. As that is a reasonable thing to do during daytime. I don't have a lot of time left on my potions, so I'm going to see if I can't... oh, and we need to deal with the blood. I think... Yes, I have 100% warrior blood, just like right here. So, suck that down. No problem. Current priority is to kill Cassius. Oh, I don't want to be in the middle of this. That much hurt. So Cassius is somewhere to my northwest. Oh, there is a book over there, though. I'm going to definitely stop for a book. I will say this, like, target locate... Oh, Brew of Ferocity. Nice. Merciless Iron Greatsword. So that's a book I needed. I will say this combination of these three abilities work pretty well. I'm not, like, used to casting it yet, but I can definitely see its potential.
Whispers of blood.
And I found another waygate. Sweet.
Nightfall edge calls for your neck.
Let
us begin.
I don't want to be on horseback right now. Stop it. You're hurting me. Which is probably the point. I have the wrong ability loadout for this guy, as he is a longsworder. And I definitely don't have... so I'm going to disengage and come back at him afterwards. So I can change my loadout, because my anti-caster loadout ain't going to work. So, Shadow Bolt. Ward of the Damned. And the channel. I don't really care that my ultimate's off cooldown. It's not a big deal.
My sword thirsts for your throat.
All the ads are dead.
Grant me your power.
And his fight's a little weird. We're like, I'm not fighting him, I'm fighting his sword, as if he's like Alucard or something. So I break his sword, or attack his sword until I have the chance to throw it at him.
The grasp of Noctum. Feel the unholy reckoning of the Legion of Noctum.
got me.
Come to us. This
Well, I got
power
you.
is granted to us by the true king.
What a pushover.
You are powerful, but nothing next to the immortal king.
New knowledge acquired.
And as a result of killing him, we get an unholy point, the Stygian Summoning Circle, and Vampiric Brew, which is a spell leech potion. Spend a second to hoover up all the wood that I got so I can make some paper. Man, he broke a lot of the woods here. Okay, so Veil of Bones or Soulburn? Soulburn was like tied with Death Knight last time, so I'll just do Soulburn, so I don't have to pull. He like won by a single vote. It was pretty close. There is the merchants here in this zone. They sell ancestral weapons. Minor spoiler, but I don't have any use for ancestral weapons until I have an ancestral forge, so there's no point in shopping there. Maybe I shouldn't piss off the patrol before I try to teleport. Alright, so let's go ahead and build the new structure that I got access to just now. So that would be the, what is it, refining summoning circle. So that's brick, scorchstone, and primal essence. So if I want primal essence, I'm going to need to build the better blood press. So iron and glass, 16 iron. So getting rid of the old blood press and putting in the advanced one that we got off of Jade. And this advanced one has the ability to make primal blood essence. So 6 graders equal 1 primal, or 3 exquisite hearts equal 1 primal. I don't want to press all my blood in from greater to primal, because if I did that, I still have a lot of use for greater blood, like caskets and the like. So I'm gonna intentionally not make all that I can, because that would be a bad idea to use all my reagents. And then let's get, because I only have seconds left on my brew potions, so I want to get an enchanted brew and replace some of my reagents that I've used. So I've got ferocity. Oh, I didn't pick up snowflower. So I'll do 1 more ferocity, 2 enchanted brew. I've got my sun. I'll do 2 garlic. Actually, forget the garlic. I'll do the bigger garlics. I don't need holy right now because I'm not going anywhere with holy radiation. And then I should replace my vermin salve and blood rose. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot of sawwood. So back on task. Scourgestone is what this calls for. I don't have a lot of whetstone, so I might need to make some more. How much Scourgestone do I have? 3. So I almost have enough. I won't even need to make whetstones. I just need to grab grave dust. You may have noticed that, like, needing more scorchstone is a pretty Oh, wow. No, I don't need whetstones. I forgot I made a giant batch. I have hundreds now. Alright, that's enough. Yeah, scorchstone is one of those, like, recurring themes of, I need more scorchstone. That happens a lot at this stage, I've found. So all we're waiting on now is the Primal Blood Essence, which is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and move the floors a little bit. Pushing the castle entry out 1, which means I need sulfur to replace the floors. Because I need more space for alchemy. So this room is now 100% matching floors. Perfect. And here is my summoning circle. So this summoning circle allows you to combine different things with Stygian shards, which you farm up here in the ruins. So the Blood Treant gives you seeds. Blood Elemental gives you gems, so on and so forth, study books, etc. So it lets you use your shards to create resources, essentially, in a kind of indirect way. So here is 2 of every potion except for garlic. But I think I screwed up and I filled the container beyond its capacity and, like, ended up not crafting all that I wanted on accident. Let's do 1 more garlic potion. Done. I'll have to be careful about that in the future. Not to fill it all the way up. Thank you for tuning in to V Rising, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow vampires.